What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Viral Vinnie Plays. Zombie Army 4 Dead War something or something updated install. Anyway, yeah, we're back in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. What is up? I'm so sorry for this. Triopards. Anyway, how's it going? What's up? How's your day going? For those of you watching the VOD, we just, watching live, we just did the Nintendo Direct. And as such, this one's going to be a little bit more of a chill stream, or at least for me. Because I do have fun adulting I got to do later. I 100% forgot we're in the middle of the World War I or World War II stuff. So we're just gonna, finish off that, see how long it takes, and whatever time, we're just gonna get some collectibles. We're not too worried about doing missions or whatever. So it's just gonna be a fun, chill, relax, just have a, I'm slowly working my way through this, mocha frap. Oh god, that is delicious. Fuck, son. Alright. So. How do I get up to you? Woo! Can I climb up? Yeah, I can. Do. How the hingy heck am I supposed to get that one? It's just floating there. I probably have to go to the very top. Speaking of going to the tippy top. Boom. Actually, you know what? I do find it crazy that, no, it was the PS3. It is a travesty of my phone is lagging the fuck. It is a travesty that, Valiant Hearts has never really been re-released on anything. I would play the hell out of that, son. Okay. Yep, nobody can see me. I'm the super sneaky, super assassin that's just clearly climbing in the middle of the day. No one can see me, cause I got a nice neckerchief. Does she have a neckerchief? I can't see. Fuck your camera. What are chokers but neckerchiefs without any material? I ask of you. Bam.
I hope you like my new office, Miss Fry. As you can see, my informants have found some promising leads. Evidence of spy activity has surfaced around the field hospital, St. Catherine's Docks, and the Tower of London. I needn't remind you how crucial it is that we put a stop to these infiltrators.
Oh, damn. Okay, I'm just looking. I'm looking right now. Because, yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be on the shorter side, but we still got an hour and 15. That's like 17 times, dude, with a recharge. my phone wants to work. Okay. Oh, what is it? Well. It's glitching out, but I think there's like 4 missions. So we super doable. Super doable. Alright. So let me whip that away. Okay, so 1, 2, okay, boom, 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 boom. So what is it? There's 2 chests. Okay. Oh, dude, we can zip line a raid and pull an attack on Titan. Look, I have not read the ending, so I'm 100% gonna put my foot in my mouth here. People need to calm down with that stuff. I think people take this stuff way too serious, like simply because well, for context, apparently people are petitioning to have the Attack on Titan ending remade, and like I was saying, like, has that ever legitimately happened? Like, the Snyder Cut was a weird anomaly, and if you talk to them, they're like, oh yes, we only shot like 7 minutes of additional footage. It cost us like $35 million, but it's only 7 minutes. But like, what these people want, they were basically saying like, no, do the show all over again, redo the ending. Okay then. But like, I don't even because what was it? I believe there is people who petitioned Disney to remake episode 9 and things of that sort, and it's just like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like even if you do remake it, what is your end goal there, bro? Like, the other one still exists. It's not like you are gonna unforget it. Like, cool, if you like your headcanon better, just leave your headcanon. You don't have to harass a studio into doing what you want, dog. Alright. Ooh, what is this? Talk. Reach the anti-aircraft gun. Where the... Oh, I don't like those noises. Right into dirty water. Oh! Oh! Ow! Ow! Please stop! No, no, thank you. Okay. See, and people said you couldn't do Assassin's Creed, but... Like, I've never... To be fair, I don't think I've ever thought, like, seen an ending that's... The only one that comes to mind is, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I've never seen a movie take a nosedive at that much. Like, because, you know, I saw it, like, oh, probably, like, months or years after, you know, people had talked about it and said like, how awful it was. I still wanted to watch it because I'm like, it's probably not that bad. And the first, you know, 80-90% of it, I would say is fine. It's okay. It's not the worst thing I've seen. it's definitely not as bad as everyone made it out to be. And then you get to those last like 10-15 minutes, and I won't say just because even though the movie's old and it's technically not even canon anymore, just out of respect, the last like 10 minutes just like ruined that movie where it's like, oh, you took an okay movie and you just made it absolute dog shit. So like even then, like I don't think I would be like, oh, they have to remake, they have to change the ending. It's like, it's just fucking, it's a shitty ending. What are you gonna do? Oh, cool. And we're done, I guess. Oh my god, why does Winston Churchill have a loyalty rating? Sarah Lou, in chat, what movie? The Amazing Spider-Man 2, the one with Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. I love the first movie. Like, I know people like to bitch and complain. And I'll give it that his Peter Parker is not the best. Like, with his whole, like, oh, I'm a sad, I love the one scene where it's like, I'm a sad loner. But I have a fun creative side. And how do I represent that? With just a random, like, 3-minute skateboard montage. Where he just goes to the dock. It's like, hey, Peter Parker's a skateboarder. You know that? He's a skateboarder, dude. But I love the first movie. I love the way they handled the origin. I love him and Emma Stone. They make a cute couple. I love the way he got along with the dad and all that. I love the first movie unabashedly. The first one's just a good movie, in my opinion. And the second one is not bad. It's just it's kind of eh. Like it's kind of goofy. It's kind of silly. They're trying to throw a lot into it, but I enjoyed it for what it was. And then those last like 10-15 minutes where everything goes to shit. And then they basically trying to shove an entire storyline into 10 minutes. Like something that could have been the entire plot of a movie, they try and do in 10 minutes. I'm like, nah, dog, that's, that's a no for me. But, like, as awful as that, the ending of that movie is, I'm still not gonna harass the director. I'm not gonna, like, make a petition. We gotta fix it, guys. We gotta get things back. It's like, nah. It was a shitty ending. All right, move on. That's it. There are far better things to worry about in life than the ending. Like even a prime example. Oh. Okay, well, girl got some. She got some kneecaps. Prime example is Lost. I think most people, by the time the Lost finale came around, just stopped giving a shit. But, like, for me, I was like, you know what? Yes, the ending's stupid. It didn't answer all the plot holes. There's still stuff going on. There's a lot that doesn't make sense. But at that point, I was just like, yeah, I'm just here. I'm here for the ride, bro. I'm not trying to, get closure. And like, another example. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of a better example besides Clerks 3. But for me, like, I think a lot of people, they want endings to be this big, dramatic, finite, like, crazy thing. And one of my favorite endings, actually, like, legitimately, of all time, is for the show Corner Gas, which is this, like, Canadian, comedy show for my American viewers. And the reason I love Corner Gas's ending is it's about the main dude who works at a gas station. Basically, he's going into the city and he's becoming like a professional comic. And the people in the town are worried that he's going to get too popular and that he's going to leave and he's going to have to close down the gas station and, you know, move away. And it's going to be somber. And you think everyone's going to, you know, it's going to be this sad thing. And then the ending comes and they're like, oh, we thought you were like, you know, you're making it big. You thought you were going to, you know, leave us, like shut down the gas station and go on your own adventures. And he's like, nah, this is just what I'm doing for this week. Next week, you're going to have a crazy story. Next week, you're going to have a crazy story. It's like, life just goes on, man. Like, there's no ending. Even if I sold the gas station, I'm not going to... That doesn't mean, like, my life's over. I'm probably going to just do new things with that. And I love that ending because, like, you know, not everything has to be this big, climactic, you know, end of the world, you know, we saved the universe, and there was never ever bad guy again. Evil was forever destroyed. Like, yay, we saved the universe. Like, not everything has to be that. Sometimes it's like, hey, we just, you know, we had a good day at the beach. That's all we need to do, man. So I very much, I am very much the case of like, just enjoy the ride, bro. Like, even if the ending... That's the thing I don't understand with people. Is, it's like, oh, I spent four years being a fan of this show. I've been watching this since I've been in high school, and now I hate it. It's like, the one bad ending does not negate the years and years that you've had, you know, the friendships you've made, the stuff you've done, you know, all this other stuff. Just because the ending was weak, like, doesn't negate that other stuff. So I very much try to take the good with the bad and all that. Because, you know, a prime example is also Kingdom Hearts 3. I know a lot of people were disappointed by that ending. Stealthy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, a lot of people were disappointed with Kingdom Hearts 3's ending because they wanted it to do this and that, and they were complaining because, like, oh, well, what about this plot thread? What about this? This character didn't get enough time. This didn't get this. I was watching a video yesterday about just some of the like the scrapped plot ideas or episodes that they didn't get to do for Gravity Falls. And, you know, sometimes there's shows where you're like, oh wow, you're cutting out a lot. You're like skipping the ending. You're doing this and that. But I don't know. Like, I still had a fun ride, man. I'm not gonna blame an ending and you know, it's gonna make me not enjoy something just because the ending was not what I wanted it to be. Oh, God. I am the stealthiest of stealthy. Sarah Lou, dude, I spent 7 years of my life on Game of Thrones and the ending literally pissed me off. So I guess I can understand. So I only watched about, like, all of Season 1 and then about half of Season 2. So, you know, obviously take my opinion with a grain of salt. Excuse me. And, you know, but, like, I still kept up with spoilers, so, like, I knew who died, who lived, who did this and that. And I understand the arguments, but, like, me personally, I don't understand why people are so pissed. They're like, I need to, how do I... Yeah, it's probably on top. I'm just gonna have to move you. Like, I don't think the ending was good. I'm not saying that. I'm not like, oh yeah, it was a perfect end and everything worked perfectly. But I think it was, you know, it was fine for what it was. I did not hate the ending. It's just, yeah, I fully admit and agree the ending could have been better. There's definitely a lot of things they could have done with the ending. You know, and non-specific. It's, again, just like, I think the main example is a very prime example, and I don't agree with their decision. I think their decision is stupid. And again, I'm trying to keep this as spoiler-free as possible. But the person who ended up on the Iron Throne really should not have, and and I think that's people's main issues. Is they're like, oh well, I wanted this character, or this character should have done this, and it's like, when you start thinking like that, that's when it starts to become a bit much, because you're not really, you're not complaining about what you got, you're complaining about what you didn't get. And I think that's the main issue is, oh, well, this character should have done this, or this character should have done that. And, like, it's cool to fun, and it's fun to speculate, but, like, I try to take things as they are, not what they should be. And again, a prime example, again, all spoiler-free, the ending for WandaVision. I know a lot of people... disappointed is not the word. I would have liked it to be a bit more, big and bombastic and whatever. Just me personally. But I've read why, it was a smaller ending. Why it was, they purposely said they didn't want a big bad or some big fight, or whatever. They just wanted this smaller personal story. I'm like, okay, cool. I understand that. I respect that. But the difference is, like, people going like, oh, okay, yeah, like, that's not what I wanted, but it was still good, and that ending sucked, that ending was awful, that ending ruined the show. It's like, okay, so apparently all it takes is, like, 20 minutes to ruin, 10, and, the whole thing. And I think, like I said, the closest I can do with that is excuse me. Free the allies. And Cyrilu in chat. What if Nafumi killed Raftali in the final episode of Shield Hero? How would you feel? See, like, my base instinct is, like, I'm always like, okay, cool, how do we get there? I very much enjoy the story. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, he kills her, what, like, fuck this, like, if there's a good reason for it, go for it. Like, and even if it isn't, I still want to see what they do with it. Because, like I said, same with Tokyo Ghoul is a prime example. I loved Season 2. Season 2 was fantastic. And I know there's the dorks who are like, oh, whoa, the manga was better, and they're already like that. So, I'm not one of those people, I enjoyed Season 2 for what it was. Season 3, again, did not upset me, but I was very much like, yeah, this is... You guys went in a direction I don't agree with. And I still enjoyed it. I watched most of Season 3, and Season 3 was fine. Like, it was not awful. It was not the worst thing ever. It was just like, yeah, okay. You went from a god tier show to just like, okay. But I still would never say, like, remake the ending. And that's, like, why we have stuff like Brotherhood. Which, like... Which, like, to be 100% honest, is why I don't want to watch Brotherhood in principle. Because I love the original, the original Full Metal Alchemist. They're like, oh, it's not like the book, it changed this and that, and this. I'm like, yeah, I enjoyed the ending. And, like, I was talking with, some friends the other day. Is the ending of the, the original anime totally different? Yeah, cool. I totally understand that. Do I, do I enjoy it? Absolutely. I love that original ending and the follow-up movie and all that. Alright, what's Crazy Girl saying?
I once loathed the very sight of your kind, in the same way you recoil in the presence of an arachnid. Humans were created by we who came before, the Isu. We crafted you in our image, but deprived you of our true gifts. You were bred for hard labor, and in extreme cases, war. We built great observatories to monitor you, devices to control you. We blessed you with resilience, but cursed you with ambition. And so you rebelled against us. I suppose we are to blame for the state of your species. Is it any wonder so many of these simulations revolve around violence?
Even Assassin's Creed, prime example. The ending of 3, very rushed, very convoluted, very stupid. I don't hate it. I'm not like, oh, it's so dumb. Like, no, I'm still gonna play the games. Is it stupid? Yes. Does it make a lot of sense? Not really. But you know what? I enjoyed it. It's fun. I'm very much the type of person that I enjoy the journey more than the destination. Especially like long running franchises like that. Franchises people put, again, prime example, Mass Effect. People hated that ending, and this is purely as an outsider. Like the ending is not bad, but again, I also understand why people are upset that 3 games, all these choices, all these friendships, all these characters and stuff you've made along the way, and it basically boiled down to red, green, or blue. Like, I understand that, but I also want to judge the ending just as it is, and the ending just as it is like, it's fine, it's okay. It's serviceable. But yeah, I just think people just get way too lost in your feels, that to the point like nothing can hype it up. Smart. Also, Sarah Lou in chat. You owe me a Starbucks drinks, ass. I only. That is like a new rule I've given myself. But yeah, anytime I'm doing a react and I need to be that peppy, zippy energy, I think just as a little treat, I'm gonna get myself a Starbucks. So every start, so hopefully they like space out the directs and the indie worlds and all that other stuff. So my wallet doesn't like doesn't go too ham. It was funny because I took my car to the mechanics recently, just for an oil change, nothing fancy. But there's a lot of small, minor stuff, just like the windshield not working or excuse me, yeah, it's stuff like the and the one of the the electrical sockets or whatever. That doesn't work, but I still have another one, so it's fine. I'm not like missing. But like I took it for an oil change, and the guy was just like, "Oh yeah, okay, well we fixed that, and we fixed your mirror because it was bothering me, and all we did was just, like realign the glass, and it works so much better now." He's like, "I did that for free." I'm like, "Thank you." He's like, this and this and this is broken," and I'm like, "Bro, priorities." I can barely afford Starbucks, let alone car replacement. There. Are we gonna blow it up? Okay. Yeah, like, even, was it Endgame? Now that I've watched Endgame a few times, there are certain characters and certain stuff, obviously, you can't do everyone. But, and like Hulk's and Thor's story isn't done. But it is kind of shitty that, like, and I'm not the only person to point this out. Cap and Iron Man both get moments. They get these, like, set pieces where everyone talks about how much they love them, how great they are, how you know, how fantastic, you know, they are. And then Black Widow is just like, ah, yeah, cool, she'll be missed, rip, bye-bye. And then they just move on, like, they, you know, so it's very hard to do a perfect ending. And even, you know, one of my favorite films of all time, Lord of the Rings, there's certain elements of the books I do like better. And it's just small stuff. It's nothing major. It's just the fact that, like, fancy feet. Look at her little fancy feet. Oh. Yeah, there's you know, certain stuff like what the fuck is this cat doing up here? Yo, if my cat was on top of a crane, I would be fucking salty. Also, how is there not a pet cat button? This is some bullshit. Sarah Lou, I never read the books. So the only reason I read the books was because I had a bet with, excuse me, with my mom, because this was years ago. Like I think the PS3 or, you know, the PS3 was out and I was still in high school and shit. So this was years ago. Like, even more so, like, this was before smartphones. Like, with just the, you know, the flip phones and, you know, with the, you know, I still think we, like, you were, like, I was still using, like, a desktop computer and all that shit. But she was just whining. She was like, oh, nag. You're always on your phone. All you do is spend time on your phone and on the computer and blah, 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 blah. So because I'm a spiteful little shit, I was like, you know what? Fine. I bet you I can go a whole month without any piece of technology. And I had some, like, I posted on Facebook, and I did have one funny response, because somebody was like, you know, everything is technology, light bulbs, toilets, a spork, and I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure you know what I mean when I say technology, but, yeah, so I bet her that I could go a whole month without any form of technology, and I did it, but the thing was, like, the thing I realized was just, like, how fucking boring it was. So, really, all I did for those 30 days was I just read a fuck ton of books. So, like, I read the Lord of the Rings film, or, yeah, I read the Lord of the Rings, I read the Hobbits, I reread Harry Potter. Like, pretty much all I did with my free time, it was I would sleep, and then I would just read books. That was it. Excuse me. And, like, it was a good experience. I'm glad I did it, because it's just, like, you know, but it was also like, okay, yeah, books are books are kind of worthless. And again, I definitely want to read more. I'm not saying I'm opposed to it. How the fuck do I get you? It was cool, but, like, the whole thing was just, like, I wasn't even doing anything productive. I was just, like, literally just lying there, just, like, staring at the TV, like, I can't go on you. I want to, but I can't. How the fuck do I get this? Do I do, like, a running jump? Is that what we're looking at here? Huh, there's a puzzle within a puzzle. Sorry, but yes, I got distracted. Yeah, there's, like, Lord of the Rings is probably the closest ending, and there's still stuff, you know, the ending's not 100% like the books. I much prefer the movie ending. Just because, and spoilers for the books, I don't give a shit. Because I actually think the book ending is worse. Because basically, they defeat Sauron. And they go back to the Hobbit. And then somehow Sauron survives. And Wormtail's there too. And they attack the Shire, and then there's this whole like extended last probably chapter and a half of the hobbits coming back from war to find the Shire all fucked up, and they're trying to they have to like defend the Shire, and it's just like it's Call of Duty, but in the Shire. It's like, oh, Alpha Bravo, go to the Nestling Dragon. Oh, okay, he's got the land point taken down. And it's like, wow, this really does not need to be here. And I've read up on it. I understand his reasoning. He's saying he didn't like the notion that there was an untouched piece of land, and he wanted the war to affect them, and for them to come home. Like, he thought it was unrealistic for them to just come home and nothing had changed. Which I understand, but I think it's just like I said, it just introduces this whole other plot point literally in the last like 5 minutes. And that's why I prefer the movie ending. Okay, go sneaky mode. I am anonymous. And again, another prime example is, again, no spoilers, the ending for, what was it, the Watchmen movie. Is different from the comics, but I prefer the movie version. Oh, alright, now you're getting a little knifey in the knifey. The point is just enjoy the ride, people.
You won't get away with it.
I think that's the biggest thing is, with games and directs and movies and all this other stuff. Everyone's just like, they expect the world, and I think it's like you have to accept things for what they are, not how you want them to be. This frap is just like literally caramel and like ice and sugar and all that, and I fucking love every bit of it. Ooh, a book. Steel documents, plant documents. Oh, wait, it's a door. Okay, that was kind of pointless. I didn't really need to do that. Oh, I didn't know you chaps were in here.
You will not defeat me. No dilly-dallying.
Ah. Give me half a second. Oh. Just have to deal with. Guys, I don't mind. Well, I you guys are more than free to come to chat, whatever. Don't fucking spam the chat. I think that's how I know I'm making it though. Someone said that. It's like, yeah, you're not famous unless you have the bots on you. So I'm like, we're getting there, guys. We're doing it. The bots think we're important enough to spam, so that's a start. go. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, one more. Sarah Lou. No, I am far from famous. Obviously, I've had the YouTube longest, but I just love the fact that what is it? The channel that I don't post the most has like 60 or 70 subscribers, which is still nothing. It's still piss in the bucket, but you know, but the one that I update regularly, daily, that one's like only got a few. Point is, I'm just like, how many of those are bots? I have to wonder. Okay, escape the area. Yep. Yep. Boom! Just plowing our way through World War One. Oh, jeez. Is she gonna do this every time we beat a mission?
As our people clashed, we became distracted from an impending doom. A coronal mass ejection from our angry sun. The greatest minds of our time assembled to prevent the coming disaster. Among them, forthright Minerva, proud Jupiter, beloved Aita. We spent years locked away in the Grand Temple, attempting to find salvation. The others could only think of physical solutions. Yet I believed the only way to save us was to transform us. Inspired by the research of the great scientist Consus, I attempted to place Aita's mind into a stronger synthetic body. I failed, and my beloved died in my arms. The others shunned me.
Dopesaurus Rex. So where? Let's go do some missions for Willie, for big old Willie style. Let's go see what Willie's got the funk of dunk on. You are leaving a spy hunt area. Was that something I was supposed to do? Alright, whatever, bro. Whatever. Look, it's just my headcanon. She's not a good assassin. She just goes in and kills people.
Try actually hitting her.
I also just realized her last name's Fry, so she has to be Jacob's daughter, unless... Damn, son. That's some family-friendly content right there. There we go, stealthy. What's Big Willie style got us for? Ooh, he's meeting an alley, saucy. What do you got for us, Big Willie?
We believe one of the spies is posing as a nurse in the nearby facilities. She has been taking blood samples into odd-looking cubes and delivering them to an unknown accomplice. Perhaps you will be able to spot them during one of these illicit rendezvous. Good luck.
Okay, locate the accomplice. Drop the nurse's body into the morgue. Alright, wow. Ooh, there's a chesticle. Yeah, we go. And you're dead. Yeah. Full got tuckered out with a little knife in his throat. He did. Oh yeah, he's a big old tucker boy. I don't know what it is. I've gotten super addicted to doing a baby voice right now. Like, not like a voice that sounds like a baby, just like a condescending, like, anytime I see my my sister's dog, I do that to him. And I can't imagine that he likes it. Drop the nurse's body in the morgue. Damn, she like flew. Okay. No, 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 no. Sarah Lou in chat. You do the voice because of me. It's very likely. It's just super addicting, man. Like, I'm surprised I don't do it more in my personal life, like talking to family or friends. Oh, that's, yeah. Okay, so where is the morgue? I assume... So I have to drop the nurse's body in the morgue. Where the hell is the morgue? I'm just gonna...
What's she hiding again?
Intruder! Where does she think she's going?
Looks like she's up to no good.
Yeah, no one sees me. No, you're all crazy. No one sees me, I'm sneaky. I'm a good assassin.
Who is she hiding from, I wonder? What does she think she's doing here? Hello!
No one can see me. I'm a good assassin, no one can see me. Ah, okay, they all saw me.
I'll get you!
Whoop, that's not what I meant to do, but alright, we're doing this. But it was stabbing and lightning. Stab, 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 stab. They were shooting off their guns.
She's tough! We're tougher!
Oh, diggy dang. God dang, the British Army really teach their boys how to smack a woman around. God, they just keep on coming. Bad guys coming, they don't cop coming, punching me right in the face. That was not nice. I need my face. How am I gonna put on a nice mustache if I don't have a nose? No, no.
This'll stop you.
God, we're still going.
Hit her from the side. This is good long enough. Strike her down. Blazes. Oh, you don't deserve her.
Yep.
You're just another worthless cur. Just you try. Knock off. She's flagging.
There we go. That's the murder I like. Stealthy. Nobody will ever know I was here. Let me just do a little loot. It's the small dog. Roscoe, come here. Come here. You gonna say anything at all? You gonna say anything at all? Ah. Little boy, say something. Say something. Come on. You gonna say anything at all? Huh? Huh? Will you say anything? Don't lick me. I don't know where your booty hole's been. Alright, well, enough of that, child. One day... One day I will get a proper mic so people can see the small dog, and I can exploit him for views. I don't have any tits yet. Once I get some lovely baps, then I just like stream in anything. All right, so where do I need to drop the body? Oh, there it is. Bottled beer. How else would you prepare? Well, like, no, it's 1800. How the fuck else would you prepare beer? I only consume my barrels in sacks. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, game? Game, you cray. Alright, so I don't know where the morgue is. So let's just see if we can take our body and put it somewhere else. Let's see where we could stack it. Oh, there! Bang! Yeah, this is kind of morgy. I can see this being a morgue. Boom. Oh, dude, what you got for me? Wow, 18 whole dollars. I can get like a coffee with that. Boom! Winston Churchill, almost done. I honestly do not think we're going to be able to... Because what is it? There's two. Let's pound our way through. We're just gonna steamroll it. Can we can we do 2 missions in 15 minutes? Let's see. Because as much as I would love to, I think most days I'm fine going a little bit over, but today, like, literally, the building across my work caught on fire yesterday. Like, there were like legit 7 or 8 fire trucks and a bunch of police officers and all this other stuff. So they've shut down that road. So I, as much as I would love to, I'm not gonna be able to do an extended or go past. I want to leave early, give myself plenty of time, yada yada. So we'll see how much we can do in 16 minutes. Well, it doesn't help if I keep jumping off that thing. Yeah, there we go. Open the box. Open. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Big old boat. And oop. Oh, I did not know you could go indoors. Destroy the spy's military encampment. There we go. Oi, what's all this, old chump? Yeah, it's called fucking knife. In your back. Okay. So.
I know a dead body when I see one.
Chesticles? I'm sure there's probably some reason, but why did they just build like a stairway to nowhere? Oh, it's gonna be sneaky. Oh, that was horrific. Good. Gosh.
There's no escape.
Okay, so. Alas, no more mocha frap for me. How will I live my life?
I can clip it from here.
Alright, here we go. Oh, what, I have to... Oh, God. Alright, this is the whole thing.
Make me proud. Show her who's boss. She's right there. I'll enjoy this. I'll be the death of you.
Oh my goodness.
Go one at a time.
God, they just keep coming. Oh, at least it's gonna be easier to find all the documents.
I want her. I want to knock his teeth in. Just try and stop me. Time to bring her in.
God, they've just, everyone's up and lunching again.
Is that the best you
Okay. I need to loot you. And I need to loot you. But that's not the person I'm looting. Come on. There we go. Nope. There you go. Alright, so I said I need some explosion. Is there any on this floor? There is not. That's annoying. Alright, well, we'll just be quick about this. I don't know if I'm dehydrated from the yelling, from the super energy drink, or the freaking lack of, like, sleep I got last night, but God, my head is just dying. Alright. There's only 3, and I don't want to spend time wasting finding other ones, so let's just quickly blow this shit up. Sarah Lou in chat, I slept 7 hours. I don't think it's necessarily the fact, ooh, God, how did that not, just take a little tumble wumble. I don't think it's necessarily the fact that I only slept 7 hours. I think it's the fact that I was just dehydrated and I was like exhausted from work and all this other stuff. And then combined with the lack of sleep and all that, and then the sugar, so it's just everything like, it's like a snowball of shit just rolling down the hill, and all with its bullshit. Okay. Boom. That one done. Alright, whatever bullshit you got now, lady.
All of our efforts came to nothing. In the year 2306 of the Isu era, the sun unleashed its fury on my once great civilization. I perfected the work of Consus and made it my own. I salvaged Aita's brilliant essence and inserted it into the DNA of your rebellious kind. I sent him into the unknown future to be reborn, again and again. I returned to the Grand Temple. I shed my physical form and entered the Grey. But stubborn Minerva and foolish Jupiter discovered me and sealed me inside. Entombed, I waited for the day when your technology might allow my return. That wait is nearly over.
Dope. And we're gonna have to steamroll this fucking Winston Churchill thing. This is where we whip out these MLG Pro gamer moves. Can I beat an entire mission in 4 minutes? We're about to see. Oh, no. Alright, she had to just do a little dressing change like a Superman. Okay, that's not helping. A spy hunt the magpie.
Do you mind? Miss Fry, I believe I'm quite getting the hang of this espionage business. This one should be of particular interest to you. One of the spies currently detained at the tower has been making some rather fanciful claims about a brotherhood of assassins, no less. You may want to silence him before he causes you and your associates undue trouble. Consider it my gift to you.
Cool, okay, where is it? Dude, I'm on a mission. Have the guards kill the spy. Okay, we're not gonna do that. We're being the least stealthy assassin, but we're on a time limit, damn it. Okay. Oh, I got so tripped out for a second. I'm like, wait, I feel like I've been here. I'm like, oh yeah, because I played. What is it? Not Watch Dogs. Wait, I think it might have been Assassin's Creed. I would have been tripping myself up with the same game. Oh, God. God, this character does not want to do anything I want him to. This is very tight.
What does she think she's doing here? Get away! Oh, stop! I have her now!
Oh, there they are. Yeah, we're just gonna steamroll the shit. I don't care. We're not going for a perfection run. There he is. Guy really likes running in circles. Yeah, now you trapped yourself. What are you gonna do, boyo? Let's get towel on them, baby. Alright. Woo!
I'll get you! She's done for!
That's right, you got nothing, coppas. Boom! And we did it! We've literally like 30 seconds to spare. Ooh, and we got a nice belt for our rewards.
We need not be enemies. I intend to build, to transform your age into something greater than you can currently comprehend.
And boom! All trophies earned. A broad base. There's one more mission left. So, I don't know where the fuck it is. So, unfortunately, that is gonna have to do it for this episode. There we go. Those people just changed into different people. How about that? Yeah, so that's going to do it for this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Ice Wizard, Triapator, Sarah Lou, thank you guys for watching, joining, doing other stuff. It means... What the hell happened? I guess I went off the map. Yeah, thank you guys for so much watching. It means a lot to do it, even with my pounding headaches, even with my dying body. I love coming, just hanging out, spending time with you guys. And if you want to hear more about myself, what I'm up to, or links to when the show's coming out, when we're going live, as well as links to the VODs, all that other stuff, you can follow me at Viral Vinnie, Twitter, Instagram, Viral Vinnie Show, on Facebook, Viral Vinnie Gameplay, Viral Vinnie Gameplay on YouTube. I don't have a TikTok, fuck off, I'm not buying a TikTok. But yeah, so that's pretty much going to do it for this episode. So I've been Viral Vinnie, this has been Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and I will check you guys next time.
Oh, you did!